What's good, guys? It's HowWeRolz here, and welcome to the channel. Today's episode will actually be the first episode of a new series that I'm starting. In this new series, I'll be interviewing my friends about their computers. Specifically, what are the reasons behind them choosing their components. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and series, and if you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Let's get started. So today I've got my mate Tina with me, and he'll be taking us through his PC. So why don't you start us off with the heart of your build, which is the CPU.
When I got this computer, it was about 1.5 years ago. I really wanted the latest like i5 processor there was out. I was thinking of getting the overclockable 4690K, but then I saw that Skylake was coming out, so I waited about 2 months, and then sure enough the Skylake i5 came out, and it was the top of the range i5 which could also overclock.
Okay,
and then
cool.
That's what made me.
Was that the 6600K?
Yeah, the 6600.
And how's it going so far? How long have you had it for?
I've had it for about 1.5 years, and like I haven't needed to overclock or anything. This thing runs like a beast.
Have you got anything cooling that CPU, or is it just the stock cooler?
No, I've got I've actually got aftermarket CPU fan cooler. Right, it's a Cooler Master Hyper. 212X. It's like one of the best like CPU cooling. My temperatures are always, for my CPU, are always about 35 degrees.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
so that's pretty good. What motherboard did you go for?
My motherboard is Gigabyte Z170 T3H. When I was choosing this motherboard, I really wanted to take a.
Did you have to wait for it? Did you have to wait for the motherboard to come out?
Oh well, obviously, because like I had to wait for the CPU. So I was going to build my PC off the old motherboard architecture, but then I decided that I wanted to get the new architecture in, and I wanted to get the newest CPU so that I could like future-proof, how you say it.
Yes,
build, you know. So
that's cool.
And I needed to get the Z170 so that I could overclock. I got the specific model because of the USB-C as well, so just the extra
speed.
You know, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Of course, we have to get to the most popular part of any PC build, and that's the GPU.
The GPU. So like, I had a dilemma because I spent probably about like 3 weeks searching for like to choose between the Gigabyte 970, which is one of the best graphics cards in my price range
NVIDIA,
at the time. NVIDIA. That was the NVIDIA one, and then I was choosing between the Sapphire Radeon R290. So like I was, So I decided to go Team Red, you know, and I've never looked back, and I really enjoy this card. It has 3 fans. It looks really sick. 4 gigabytes. 4 gigs, eh?
Okay, so that's quite a bit. Yeah.
At the time, this was one of the best ones like you could get at the price range. So
tell me, what's powering all these components?
I was actually gonna go for a Corsair like CX500 or something like that for 500 amps. Yeah. But then I did a lot of research, and I found out that I need to get at least 600 watts in my power supply. So I decided.
Is that for the CPU and the GPU? Were you thinking about overclocking potentially, or just stock?
Oh, just they were saying what I was clear on was the GPU will not run if it's 500 watts, or there's a chance that it could run. So that I had to make sure.
At least.
And the brand that I chose that was the best brand for me was actually Seasonic. Like I've had such good experience with it. Cool. So that is bronze rated, bronze AD rated. So that's also quite a good rating to have.
And for memory, what exactly are you using? Do you prefer, a hard drive, or are you an advocate for the SSDs? Even though they are a bit pricier.
Yeah, I did because I did have a couple of hard drives lying around for my like old laptops and PCs and stuff like that. So I decided that it's actually time for me to get like a proper quick storage. So I got the Samsung 850 Evo SSD,
nice
120 gigs, and I put like my main games and my main programs on there, and it runs like
smooth, fast. And how is it for space, eh?
For space, like if you put too many games on it, like I definitely recommend like 250 gigs. But if you're not gonna put too many games on it, and
so if you're not a hardcore gamer,
if you're not a hardcore
just casual,
gamer, like just casual, or if you're using your PC for productivity only, because remember I had like a lot of extra storage as well.
True. External hard drive.
External hard drive. So I just decided, you know what, let me just get the 120 gig. I'll get another one if I need to.
So what made you choose the Fractal Define R5?
I just really like the slickness of the design. Like it's just square and it's just classy, and the brush with the brushed finishes inside. The amazing cable management. Like I just decided
Yes, I
that
see,
the
yeah.
Fractal R5 design is for me.
And this case does have that noise dampening foam in it, correct?
Yeah,
Right?
it does.
Yeah, it does.
Like
Where exactly is it placed?
Oh, so it covers the top.
The top
it
part,
covers
yeah.
both
And you can
sides.
remove those top panels.
Yes,
eh?
you can remove the
Okay,
top panels.
cool.
Covers the top, covers both sides, and then
It's a pretty big case.
yeah,
I must say.
it's
Yeah.
quite big. It's quite
Enough
big
space
and
for radiators as well.
yeah, I know it can take like all the size of radiators. I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, and the filters, enough dust filters.
Yeah, there's
anything like that.
yeah, there's two dust filters, one at the bottom, one at the front, and they work very well.
Okay, sweet. And now I think that's pretty much it for the build. We've covered most parts. And to wrap this up, do you have any advice for first-time builders?
The advice I used was the advice I would have given is just do your research. There's so many like stuff on YouTube and Reddit and all that, and there's even people who are willing to help you like build a PC if you don't know too much about it. But just like have fun with it, do your research, be patient, and you'll enjoy like building your PC and you'll love this.
Okay, so that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something that could make your PC part picking easier. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more, and sharing is caring. Thanks for joining us today, Tino. It's how we rolls. Peace.
Peace, guys.